Ron, there are 15 players born in Alberta who will appear in tonight's broadcast of Hockey Night in Canada. 2 broadcasters, yourself and Kelly, and of course 1 team, the Calgary Flames. But we'd like to introduce you to another Albertan, David Glen.
They score! David Glen just got one right there.
Every player wants to score the big goal. This is the story of the ultimate assist. Why don't you take us back to the beginning?
There was a guy on the lacrosse team here, last name Roper, and his mom had been diagnosed with cancer, and so they were doing a bone marrow drive for her. Our whole team actually went, and just what you do is you go in and see if you're a match, or if they take a swab and they put you in the registry and that sort of thing, and I guess that's where it started for me.
David Glen is a 23-year-old sophomore forward and alternate captain at Penn State. He wasn't a fit for Drew Roper's mother, but the organization, Be the Match, emailed him last year to tell him he could help someone else.
I guess it was a little bit of shock and a little scared at first, for sure, before I really, was able to find out what it was all about and what would be taking place.
Was there ever any doubt that you were going to do it?
Not really on my part. Like I said, before I really knew what it was about, I didn't really know what I was getting into. But once I found out what was in store, there was no doubt in my mind that it was something I wanted to do.
He just basically said, "Yeah, well, I'm going to be a little sore," is how he put it, and sore enough that they knew he wouldn't be able to play for a few weeks. But I think he really felt that it's a small price to pay for the opportunity to help someone with a second chance at life was great.
It's a series of 5 days of injections. After that, they hook you up to a machine where you have a needle going in one arm and out the other, and through a machine in between, and separates it into the components they need for collecting. And you're in there for about 6 hours, which was not my favorite 6 hours, I guess. And that was it, and then it was just recovery.
Glen missed 3 games and scored in his second one back, a 4-0 victory over Michigan, whose players had joined in an ovation for his return the night before. Montreal's Brendan Gallagher, who played minor hockey with him in Edmonton, sent a tweet saying how proud he was. But one particular thank you stood out.
I guess the most notable one was actually the lacrosse player's dad, and he contacted me through email, and they haven't found a match for his mother yet, and so I guess it really touched me, but also showed me that I was affecting a family and able to do that, and that was the one that really, I guess, stuck out in my mind.
So this is the student section here at Pagula Ice Arena, and where you got your huge ovation when you were first introduced after the operation. What do you remember about that?
Yeah, that was definitely a pretty special moment for me. I really, wasn't expecting anything like that, and I was able. They were doing something with families that have been affected by cancer, and so definitely just a really special moment for me to share the ice with them and definitely share the moment.
Through the whole process, I couldn't be more proud. It wasn't the intention of David to receive all that attention, but it has brought the attention to the program that he had signed up for, which was Be a Match, and I think that's great. As far as David, it's a life experience he'll never forget.
When he first went through this, I think he told me that he didn't really necessarily was going to know who got his donation. And I spoke to him recently, and he was just saying, I really hope that someday I get to find out. It was a little bit tough to miss the games that he had to, but I think over time he realizes that it was just such a small thing to sacrifice for such a great opportunity.
I guess more than anything, I'd like to meet her and just see that she's okay, and that she has recovered and was able to overcome her fight.
The key, from what I understand here, is that you want people to know that you can make a difference and it won't change your life at all.
You don't get these opportunities very often in life where you're really able to give someone a second chance at life, and I'm just thankful and fortunate to have been put in this situation and able to do it. And yeah, it's like you said, I never really thought it would be me, and so I'm grateful for the opportunity.